So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today, episode 14, as we take on the West Ham United in this one. It is, 8th against 12th. Okay, so we are 3 points behind West Ham currently, in case you can't see, because you can't. There we are, 10 points. So if we do win today, it would put us above West Ham on goal difference. And that's what we're hoping for. Rest of the Premier League is as follows. Man City leading the way, undefeated so far this season. So a few updates, folks. So first of all, I updated or added a new kind of... Well, I've got the third kit, actually, for Man United. I'll show you that. I've got the white one in there. Although the home one looks a bit weird. I don't know what they've done to it. But anyway, we're going to play with the away one today. As you can see, Lazio's been fixed there. And the other teams that also didn't have the proper license, for instance, who is in the Champions League? I can't even remember. Milan, I think AC Milan was one of them, right? Because they lost the license as well, so they've been updated there. Atalanta also. And a few of these, I'm pretty sure this has been added new. Did they ever show you the trophies before? I can't remember. But yeah, I'll leave all the mods for this stuff in the description. These two are actually free. So give them a bash. And also the big news is Aunt James's updated version 2 is out and about. So that's what we're going to be playing with today. Okay, the same settings, 10-minute halves, so there'll at least be some chances. But the one thing you do need to do this time around, unlike before playing on Classic, you need to put everything to custom and change the line length to 49. That helps the mod, out. If you don't have that on, it's going to have problems. So yeah, make sure you've got 49 on the line length. Everything else can just stay as custom. I'm not going to go through all the changes he's done. He's done a lot of them, mainly focusing on like the position or the movement. But at the end of the day, folks, it is all about the tactics of these teams. I know they've done something with the update. If you guys have played on the console, especially on World Class, the AI's become a little bit passive at times. It is what it is. It's just the way the world is now. It's the way EA are. They come out with a new patch. I think they test it for about 4 minutes. Literally 4 minutes. Yeah, that's a good update. Whack it out for the rest of them. They never really test these at all. But they're always going to focus on online anyway at the end of the day. Ultimate Team is Ultimate Team. That's what makes them big bucks. Mainu has changed now to a playmaker, or we added him a new role, so if he plays as a centre mid, we can play him as a playmaker as well. I figured why not try and at least give, you can give up to 3 different roles, you might as well use them as much as possible. So let's dive into this. Today's lineup, folks. Obviously the last game against Fenerbahce, Harry Maguire did score. He's not going to start today. We're going to rest him. Is he knackered anyway? Yeah, he is. He's had a long day. He needs a break. And the rest of the team, the same as always. I mean, Garnacho's dropped today. We'll start Rashford instead. We'll go with Martinez and De Ligt at the back. And tactically, we'll set up fine. Everyone's got the pluses apart from Rashford. He's still working on his. But we'll kind of see how today's match goes. And if you haven't seen my other one with Football Life, I am working on getting that started. So go and vote. I mean, Barcelona's probably going to be the team that I do enjoy doing it the most with. But it'll be completely different. It's obviously the gameplay we have here. We'll start that probably, next weekend or so. So there is a look at the kit. Looks good, doesn't it? See the socks? Very nice. But the red one is interesting. They also have, only long sleeves available. So I don't know if I like that. But I figured, for the sake of something different, we'll have a look at the third kit today and go from there. So anyway, I will see you there at the London Stadium. Take it on the West Ham. Let's see how we play. So, forever blowing bubbles. And there they are. Such a wonderful sight to see, isn't it? The bubbles are flying and the match is ready. And a player to watch today will be, actually, Kudos. 3 goals in his last 3 matches. Højlund is also on a pretty decent vein of form. So have to keep an eye on him as well. But big match. If Man United win today, they do leapfrog ahead of West Ham. If West Ham win, they go 6 points ahead of Manchester United. Looks like they've frozen. What's going on here? What is happening here? I have no idea. Forget it. It all went tits up. Let's just dive right into the action and see how this match pans out. But yeah, we are still on world class, so I'm not expecting it to be, legendary nightmare stuff going on. But ultimately, just see how the boys play. The movement of the players, on and off the ball. Because Ant James did work on that. And also regarding, the FCIQ that they added this year. But yeah, look, we've had matches against the likes of Aston Villa where they didn't really do anything. And then we've got matches like Fenerbahce in the last game, who without Unana in goal, we probably would have lost that match. So, yeah, every match can be different. Here is Luke Shaw. Rasmus. All right, well, at the moment, West Ham not doing a whole lot. As Bruno Fernandes gets it out wide. Here is Amad Diallo now. And Højlund is making a run towards the back post. He's offside, but it could have been a dream start. Unlike real life, where we couldn't put the ball in the net. Hopefully today, we'll do the opposite. Yeah, that match against West Ham was insane. I generally did think that players were missing on purpose. I'm not even going to joke with you. With how good the finishing was afterwards against Leicester, I was like, what were they doing against West Ham? Obviously forgot you got to put the ball in the net to win the game. So far, Højlund, there it is, a campaign to remember, but he's got a long way to go. And he's battling hard there to win the ball back. Alvarez, Somerville, Alvarez again. Here is Kudos. Got to keep an eye on him. Luke Shaw's been pulled out of position here. Paqueta got a good left foot on him. Rodriguez floats it over the top. Headed away. Get up, Ahmad. Missed it himself, and the ref's given a handball. There is a lot of handballs. You do get a lot of handballs when you turn handballs on. Goes to show you how many times the ball hits their arm. All right, Mazzari. Matthias de Ligt. Swing that round to Luke Shaw. Rashford, you coming to the ball? Rashford, you coming to the ball? I am, son. But only if you pass it past me. There you are, Rashford. Kick it back. Kick it off. No, doesn't want to do it. Well, 10 minutes in. Both teams still going to get acclimated to this game. Alvarez. I mean, you know the mod's working just because of the pace of the game. And that is a shocking pass. And it looks like West Ham are going to give away the first goal because they're sleeping like fishes. Rasmus scores. As I was saying, I said you could tell the mod's working because it's a lot slower than 50s. If you're playing 50-50-50, it should be really quite quick. That's not the premise here. But yeah, poor play from West Ham. And then it was a good finish, wasn't it? Keeper didn't move, but he's got no chance. Not from there, son. And Rasmus does what he's been doing all season. So far, banging in the goals. All right, well, that was a sign of West Ham being a bunch of idiots. And remember, we're playing with the standalone edition here, right? There are other mods and etc. you can add to tweak things. So, if Ant James has any real recommendations to make things, I don't know, better or whatever, then let me know. Good play, nice turn. Here's Alvarez. I've got to try sliding a little bit more, haven't I? Doing enough sliding on these players. Obviously, I don't want to foul them, but there's nothing like a good slide and challenge. Kudos. Martinez, well done. Martinez, I was trying to look for Rasmus there, seeing as West Ham are playing a very high line here. Alvarez. Rodriguez. Paqueta. Back inside. Alvarez once more. Pokes it on. Kudos wants to do it. Well done, Martinez. No gambles taken. Injuries are also something I'm interested about, whether this mod does entail any more injuries, because obviously we're not touching the sliders here, so I can't make them have more injuries unless I do that. So maybe Ant James can let us know, if he is watching, about the injury situation. Will you see any more? Well done, Ugarte. Right, the switch is on it. Once again, West Ham playing such a high line. And Marcus Rashford Takes it on his stride and nearly made it 2-0. West Ham have got to wake up here. All over the place at the back. Man United keep pressuring. Luke Shaw. Well, I think that one over the top. Bang! Lovely challenge there. Or maybe it was two-footed, but the ref said it was fine. We're not coming here to mess around today. We've come here to play. Kilman gets it out wide. Somerville. But West Ham need to do more here. 20 minutes in. Still trying to find their underpants. Left them at home. Todibo. Alvarez. To Rodriguez. Thinks that one over the top. Flicked on. Cleared away. Dodgy touch from Todibo there. Safao. Alvarez. But you can also see, like, Ahmad is dropped off more deeper, I reckon, than he would normally do playing as a winger! Talking myself into them scoring. Look who it is. Made that 4 goals in 4 games. Switched off here. Nice bit of play. Lovely quick football. And just, yeah, Luke Shaw walking away from his man. Go to your man, mate. All right? Don't get distracted. Yeah, too close to the goal. Hernandez never saving that. Too much power. And Ten Hag is not happy with the team. Well, the bubbles are out again. And it's 1-1. Goals keep coming. Well, it's what we want, though, don't we? We want some goals. We want some goals. Some drama. One thing that is quite, you know, you can do this, right? So if you've got the ball here and you're holding a player off, you can do that. And he'll do a little, he'll pretend he's going one way and the other way. Yeah, it's like e-football style. But as you can tell, the West Ham players aren't bothered at the moment about closing us down. Ugarte. Rashford. West Ham getting deeper and deeper again. Luke Shaw drills it in. Back on the edge of the box. Oh, Bruno. That's a good save from the goalie, actually. He got down really quickly to his left-hand side. Odds for the corner. Let's crowd out the goalie. Fire this in. Who's going to win the header? No one. Bit of a battle now between Ugarte and whoever that is, but Ugarte's done well. He's still going himself. He's gone towards the back post. He runs straight past the ball there, Martinez. De Ligt. Players are pushing up, though, so you've got to be careful. Martinez. Just a little pass. Luke Shaw. Mainu. Oh, he's looking for Bruno. Well done, Bruno. Lovely play again. Højlund, are you there this time? Great ball in towards the back post. Rashford's there. Ref's given offside. Offside my backside. 32 minutes played. Man United led early. Thanks to a Rasmus Højlund finish, but kudos. Equalised, well, probably about 10 minutes later. And here he is again. He's doing well there. Be careful, lads. Oh, stay on him, please. They're still creating. It's more about how they defend. I feel like you need a balance between world-class and legendary. Because they're good at attacking, but they're not the best at defending on world-class. I don't like abusing, you know, mechanics over and over again. But, you know, you kind of can see when you're attacking that, you know, sometimes the defenders, they just run off. But I'm blaming EA for that, for being EA. Alvarez. I'll take it on him. That's all right, good defending there. Martinez hoofs it clear. Rasmus all on loan up there on his own, so he hasn't got a whole lot of support. But West Ham has started to get into this game more and more after a shaky start. That's good play. Now, this is a real chance to counter. Shouldn't have said anything. It's again, just booting it away at the moment, just to try and get away from the pressure. Areola. Emerson. Højlund still working for it. I know I said I was going to slide more, and I've not done any sliding. Depends, though, innit? It really depends on the situation. Do you want to slide? Do you not? Here's Paqueta. Now we'll slide, just for the sake of it, because I said it. Mainu, lovely. That's more like it. Switch it. Rashford now. Gets it out wide. Luke Shaw. And he's run off the field. What are you playing at, Lukey? Alvarez. TTB. 5 minutes till the break. Man United 1, West Ham 1. Oh, it's the chance now. Ugarte. Now Højlund. Oh, handball ref. It wasn't. That was another chance. It's those balls over the top that I've got to do better. West Ham still trying to just walk it through the middle, but it ain't happening for them. Emerson. Paqueta. Well done. Right, get it out, Nana. No messing about, please, mate. Boots it away, looking for Rashford here. It's a nice little touch from TTB. Off the chesticles. Kudos. Certainly got the pace. He's got a... Certainly got the pace. 3 players round him, just bomb straight past them. Good header from Bruno. Ahmad. Where you going, Ahmad? It's again, the passing's started off all right. It's gone downhill. It's like Jack and Jill coming tumbling after. Well done, Mazzari. Final 2 minutes of a half that's... Well, we started off decent, as I said, but West Ham have definitely got more and more into this game as it's gone on. That goal definitely helped them out. Right, get it out, please. Oh, Mazzari, what are you doing? Let's not get one. No! Woo-hoo! You're just praying and hoping at that point. Oh, it's a goal kick as well. I thought that went out for a corner. Actually came off the West Ham player. And the referee blows for half-time. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to think about the tactics here. That man there has definitely been a pain in the jacksie. 3 attempts, 1 goal. Equalised after, what, yeah, 23 minutes. Højlund after 11. If we have a look at the shot count. 6 attempts to 4. Our pass accuracy has been woeful, and that needs to improve. Right, second half, here we go. So, the bubbles are off again, and the second half is off. And we've only made, like, a couple of tweaks now. I've put Rasmus as an advanced forward. I want to try him out as that. I mean, I've done it before, and I felt like he just goes too wide. You know, and that's not really what I want from him. I don't need him going wide when we already have Rashford and co. On the ball. But we'll have a look here. Mazzari. Martinez. The game definitely feels more grounded, though. I think the level of skatiness, as you can see, is so much better than it was last year. Even last year with mods, it looked like a skatey mess. Of course, it still happens defensively, but I mean, like, when it comes to the players, you know, looking like they actually have their feet planted on the floor when they're attacking, etc., it looks far better. But you can still see how passive they are defensively. I'm just going to start abusing it soon, honestly. Just get the ball and run straight past him. Right, we've got to switch this, and this is why. Go on, get on it. Go on, Ahmed. Get a move on. Keep it on. It's a great ball if you can. He does so, and we'll take that. It's going to be a handball, ref. Absolutely, a chance now for Manchester United in a prime position. Now, we could shoot this, because you never know. We did score one against Aston Villa in the last couple of seconds. But yeah, that's not really going to happen. You know what we should do? I mean, we could try this. Outside curler. This might not be a bad idea. Prepare yourself for a whopper. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes. How good's the finish? It's in! Hey! Come on, United! That's ridiculous! I mean, we'll have another look at the replay, because I don't know what's happened there. Yes, we are the greatest team, even though I'm no longer part of the team. I feel shared. Look at this. I mean, I've got to have a look at it. There's the finish, 29 metres out. Ball speed's immaculate, so he got a hand onto it, and then what? It just kind of rolled in after him. So yeah, he gets a hand onto it, Yeah, he just couldn't get up quick enough and it came off his back. So how about that? 2 goals to 1. Absolute comedy gold. Oh, and now all of a sudden, West Ham starting to crumble. Højlund. Oh, another deflection, another handball. It's a handball fest today. I don't know. I feel like there's way too many handballs, but it does make it quite entertaining, at least. We're not going to have another shot here. Or are we? No, we won't do it. We'll whip this one in. And, you know what we might do here? What about if we whip this back post? See if he wins the volley on the edge of the box. Go on, son. Go on, son! Oh! It was like Paul Scholes in his prime. Unfortunately, though, but Paul Scholes would have scored that, although that's a tough volley. And, yeah, into the side netting. Alvarez. Back again. West Ham being patient, and that's fine. You can have that all day in there. Oh, trying to play it through the middle. Didn't happen. Kudos. That's better. You've got to keep him quiet now. Rashford. I put enough power on it. Pressing R1 to whip it. You didn't want to do it. Kudos. Watch the overlap. You didn't watch it. It's a foul once again. Does lay it back inside. There's an attempt. Always heading wide. Yeah, we'll probably give it 10 minutes and we'll make a change. Somerville's off and it's going to be Jared Bowen coming on. Also, you've got to remember that, you know, Ant James, this is his second version, right? It's a long way to go. He's still getting his hands into the meat and veg of the game. So, yeah, there are still many things that, you know, you try and address. That's all you can say, isn't it? You're trying to fix things about the game that are still built into the code itself. Rashford. Watch the switch here. Oh, it wasn't a bad idea, but it was, because it didn't make it, did it? Here comes Rodriguez. That's good play. Good on him. Just dive in for no reason. It's funny because the sliding it's almost contextual, right? They won't just... Oh, that's a silly place to lose it. What on earth's West Ham doing? And that's going to be number 3. I mean, if you're going to play like idiots, as I said, I'm going to abuse it. And this time we'll take it again. 2 goals for Højlund. At least we're getting some goals. But yeah, it's stuff like that at the back. I don't really know what they're playing at. Like, what are you doing? And you ain't going to catch Højlund once he's away. Take your time, open it up, slot it in. That should be job done. Right, let's make a couple of changes now. So, 4 changes from Ten Hag. He said, yes, we're going to bring on Eriksen. And we're also going to bring on Dalot and some other players. Can't remember who. But yeah, just going to rest them up. I think we're bringing on, once again, West Ham. What are they doing at the back? I have no idea. What on earth is going on here? Well, they just crumbled. It's a hat-trick for Højlund. But, you know, the first half, they weren't playing this bad. So, I don't know what's going on with West Ham, but they've completely lost the plot here. And it is now 4 goals to 1. Yeah, I don't know. What can you say? I don't care. Just give me the goals at this point and we'll move on with it. Give Rasmus some confidence. And that'll do nicely. Rasmus Højlund. Maybe I should leave him as an advance forward. Seems to be better, doesn't he? Bruno goes flying in. I mean, I will admit my players do seem to be tracking more. You know, if you look at the movement of them, it does seem to be doing something. But West Ham seem to have left a lot of the brain cells at home today. Dalot looking for the switch. Try to get it down. Rodriguez. Here is Kilman. Kilman again. Maybe the formation for us has worked. 2 holding players. We'll be playing Eriksen as a deep-lying playmaker now. But I also think if you look at West Ham, right, look how many players they got pushing forward. Missed it. Went for it. They've got so many pushing forward that if they do lose the ball, they put themselves in a pickle. Alvarez does fire it high towards the back post. Nana takes claim. Might as well just milk it a little bit and take your time. Martinez. Oh, he nearly found him as well. Get up, son. Ahmad, go. Go on. Go on, son. You're in. Use the pace. You're not going to get there, but... Oh, you nearly did. See the way he lunged in there. Keep chasing it. This will really help out the goal difference. I mean, I told you today we win. We will go ahead of West Ham on goal difference. But this is going to hurt them drastically now. Unless they can score a couple more in the next 10 minutes. But they haven't looked great this second half. They've pushed too many players forward. And ultimately, it's cost them. The Man United have kept the shape. And that's too much on the pass. So he's had a belter. A hat-trick for Rasmus Højlund. And we're going to bring on the big bush of Joshua Zirkzee up top. See what he can do for the final 8 minutes. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Like I said, I've been impressed with the AI defensively today. But you know, it's football, isn't it? I don't want every game feeling the same. Of course you don't. That's not a good ball, is it? That's downright ridiculous, to be honest. And Yolo did fantastically well there. I read that like a book. Just slide early and try and win it back. But, you know, look, I said, we'll see how the next couple of matches play out. You can't really get a flavour for it after just one game. Because West Ham, as I said, they've just been very, very poor in the final third. Zirkzee's done brilliantly well. Bruno Fernandes here. Ahmad all the way at the back post. Head that across. Lovely move. Oh, it would have worked out beautifully. A good bit of defending. But I can definitely see my players moving more. If you watch those central midfielders, Ugarte, even Ahmad and what's his name? Get it out. Marcus Rashford, when he was on, was dropping deeper than they would when they're playing a 4-3-3. Right, here's Garnacho. Bruno. Too much work there. Alvarez. Kudos. Back inside. Rodriguez. Final 2 minutes. In a match that, well, it was a very even match at half-time. But the second half kicked off and West Ham were falling asleep. Bruno Fernandes' free kick, I think, just kind of completely killed the game off for West Ham. Confidence went. And then they just started making mistakes. They haven't been as bad since the fourth goal went in. They've lost it there. Bruno. That was not needed. That was a silly challenge. The referee's probably going to bring that back for a foul. Oh, we're holding the line way too deep here, lads. Nice 1-2 and a good save. And I'm sure a yellow card is coming for Manuel Ugarte. Yeah, can't really complain about that challenge. It was an absolute dreadful one. Yes. As the corner is fired in, Garnacho gets it away. Bruno with a big whopper, and that is going to go straight into touch. So yeah, overall, most goals we've had. Højlund continues to be clinical in front of goal. I mean, that is, well, I was going to say, another woeful pass, but they got away with it. Final minutes. Ref, you might as well just blow it now. Mavropanos feeds it inside. Eriksson doing well. Zirkzee trying to get there. Mavropanos again. Alvarez, referee looks at the watch and blows for full tank. Well, what can you say? Dominant display in the second half. First half was very, very even. And yeah, we'll push on. We'll now move into definitely the top 10. What were we, 11th before? But yeah, Rasmus Højlund. 3 attempts, and 3 goals for the Big Dane. As we have a look at the match stats. I mean, it was 10 shots to 9, you know? Pass accuracy was still rubbish by us. Frog in the throat. But yeah, there was a good amount of chances. But yeah, West Ham just really poor at the back. And there's your man of the matches, Bruno and Rasmus Højlund. So there we are, folks. So look at the table. We are 9th. No, we're not. I can't read. We're 8th. That's right. West Ham are now 9th as their goal difference got down to -2. And then, yeah, it's really unchanged at the top. Man City, I think Chelsea now are up there. Did they play a match? There really was only us playing. I don't know. Man City will beat Southampton before. I think we're waiting for the next matches. We do have Chelsea coming up, of course, next. That's a big match. Oh, that is a very big match. If we beat Chelsea, we close the gap on them to 5 points. And yeah, bottom of the table, Southampton still yet to get a win. Wolves on 4 points and Nottingham Forest on 8 points. I know you can't really see, but there it is. That's what's happening. I didn't do any post-match interviews because I can't risk the game butchering up again and being a joke. Why did, looks like, what's the name? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, there's Rasmus with his quality. Changed his kit. Changed his kit. How's that work? We wore the white one. I don't think there's going to be... Ballon d'Or shortlist revealed. Lewandowski, Haaland, Foden and Kane are likely contenders. But next up, folks, we're heading to the League Cup, the Carabao Cup, round 4. Yeah, we'll put out some youth players. Well, maybe. We're playing Wolves, so it's not going to be that easy. But yeah, I mean, look, it was a mixed bag today. As I said, I like the tempo of the game, the pace of the game. But there were moments where they're still not closing down. You know, they've been very passive defensively. Once again, I do feel like it is the update ultimately from the last one with the third version. But anyway, we'll be back. We'll do more matches. I'm still going to use the gameplay mod because, you know, you need to play it more than one match. You've got to play 2, 3, 4, see how things pan out. And James, you got any recommendations for like combinations of mods? Let me know that as well, because this was just an all-in-one. But we'll be back shortly to take on Wolves, and then we'll be back for Chelsea. Big matches. Take care.